Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
They left valuables in their car. People were able to see them, and that's when they smashed the windows and took the property. The rest of them, people just left their cars unlocked.
Several car break-ins within 24 hours. That's what many West Fargo residents woke up to this morning, and they aren't the only ones.
Several faculty members at Aurora Elementary School had their cars broken into in broad daylight.
Valley News Team's Melanie Palmer has details on what you can do to keep your cars and valuables safe.
One of our neighbors behind us said, hey, just FYI, people are breaking into cars this morning.
10 West Fargo residents are reporting that their vehicles were broken into overnight, and that number is continuing to grow. Valuables were stolen, but a resident of the Westport Beach neighborhood, Derek Gooslaw, says he was lucky.
He had some phone charger and some daily planners, I guess, taken out of his car, and I just had a hockey stick.
Several of these cars were unlocked, but vehicles that were parked at Aurora Elementary School can't say the same.
The ones in the school, they did lock their car doors. That was more of a smash and grab type robbery break-in.
The incident occurred on Tuesday morning. Valuables such as purses were left in the vehicles. Officials in West Fargo are urging residents to lock up tonight.
Keep your valuables out of your car. Make sure that your car doors are locked, and that usually is a deterrent for the people looking for stuff to grab out of your car.
And that's what Gooslaw plans to do.
I think it's just an isolated thing. I'm not fearful for it. We live hopefully in a respectful, everybody watches for everybody in the neighborhood.
Both incidents are being investigated by authorities. We tried reaching out to the school for a comment, but they referred us to the police. In West Fargo, Melanie Palmer, Valley News Live.
The vehicle break-ins occurred in the area south of 32nd Avenue West, just west of Cheyenne Street. It's still not known if the two separate incidents are connected. Police say they don't have any leads yet on a possible suspect, but they are continuing to investigate.
2 people were killed when their car was hit by a train in Red Lake County this morning. Troopers were called out to the crash around 10:45 near Highway 59 north of Plummer. They say that the car was heading east on a private driveway and collided with a train that was southbound. Both the driver and a passenger were killed in the crash. Authorities are waiting to release the names of the victims after family is notified.
A 13-year-old Fargo boy says he was repeatedly called the N-word in school. His parents reached out to us on our whistleblower hotline. They claim that Ben Franklin Middle School in Fargo didn't do enough to punish the student who called their son a derogatory name. They say it's not just a racism problem in our community, but rather the entire country.
It's a lot of parents that actually don't talk to their kids about these things, and it's very important. You know what I mean? How else are we going to stop it?
Tonight on Valley News Live at 9 on Fargo CW and Valley News Live at 10, you'll hear from the family about their frustration with the school's response. And remember, you can call our whistleblower hotline if you need help with a serious issue in your community. Call 237-6576 and leave your tip. We'll do our best to get to the bottom of it.
Wow, that wind, colder temps, they put a bite in the weather today. Is that what we should expect tonight if we have outdoor plans, Hutch?
Yes, if you're heading outdoors, we still have winds sustained between 15 and 25 miles per hour, and a few of us are still seeing some gusts. Grand Forks gusts are reported to 31 miles per hour. We'll see a gradual decrease in wind speeds this evening. It's wind chilly, single-digit readings, what it feels like on exposed skin. But for the most part, we look dry. Temperatures slowly falling through these lower 20s tonight. Notice those wind speeds coming down by around bedtime tonight. Now, the wind returns from the south. I'll have details on how that impacts your Thursday weather here in just a few minutes.
That means warmer weather, doesn't it?
Typically, yes.
Okay, look forward to that. Thanks. And make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free.
With all the allegations of sexual harassment swirling around the country, North Dakota leaders say it's time to review and perhaps update the anti-sexual harassment policies for state lawmakers. A legislative committee plans to meet December 6th at the state capitol. They'll discuss policies that have been in place for almost 30 years. Republican House Majority Leader Al Carlson of Fargo is the head of that committee. He and other legislative leaders in the state say they are not aware of any sexual harassment allegations ever occurring in the legislature.
A Fargo man has been sentenced to 9 years in prison for scamming Minnesota welfare programs out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. 47-year-old Alfonso Shelby pleaded guilty in September to using fake identities to swindle more than $300,000 in general assistance and food stamp benefits. Court records say that Shelby used information he collected on phony surveys he sent to inmates at a correctional facility in Mississippi to create the identities. He was sentenced for identity theft and other related crimes.
It's deer hunting season, and this year the North Dakota Game and Fish Department distributed 5,000 more deer tags than last year, making the total 54,000 tag licenses across the state. That increase is felt at area butcher shops. Some shops have taken in somewhere around 150 deer so far, but they're expecting to finish cutting 500 deer throughout the next 2 weeks.
Well, we got the holidays coming up, so we got all the orders coming in for the holidays. We got, Thanksgiving, we got fresh turkeys, we got hams, so we're just trying to keep up with all that stuff too.
The country style, Slim Jims, and deer jerky have been the most popular meat this deer season.
The push is on to change your habits and help the environment at the same time. It involves shunning plastic bags in favor of reusable. The Day Without a Bag campaign is happening in Fargo, Moorhead, and Clay County. It aims to cut down on the use of plastic grocery bags. Several area grocery stores have pledged to encourage recycling of plastic bags at all of their stores and offer incentives to customers who use the reusable ones.
Caroling, caroling through the town, Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling up and down, Christmas bells are ringing.
The sounds of Moorhead High School carolers are ringing in and singing in the season of giving in Fargo today. Santa and Mrs. Claus even put in an early appearance at Santa's Village at Rowe Farm to get things going on a festive note. Some 400,000 of you have visited this community treasure during the holidays over the past 30 years. And your visits have brought food, toys, and thousands of dollars for people in need during the holidays. As for Santa's Village at Rowe Farm, it opens the first Saturday after Thanksgiving.
The next time you go out shopping, there's a good chance that you'll hear some bells ringing. The Red Kettles are back, and so are the people who are helping to raise money for the Salvation Army. The annual campaign got underway today in Fargo-Moorhead's metro area. The goal this year, $900,000. Once again, the Salvation Army is looking for not only your contributions to help them make that goal, but also for volunteers. The Salvation Army is looking forward to getting volunteers to cover the 4,800 hours that are needed for this campaign drive. If you're interested in lending a hand, you're asked to contact them at this phone number that you see on your screen, 701-356-2688, and you can sign up on their webpage.
Later on Valley News Live at 6, police in the Northern Valley are asking for four-legged help in their fight against drugs.
Up next, what's behind faculty in the college in the Valley complaining about a lack of resources and leadership issues.